guys, Girl Ready here, back with another video. So today I'm going to read the last chapter of the Shadow Alphas. Just so you guys, what happened in the last two episodes was that basically the Animal Jam was making these new alphas because people were complaining about the alphas, and the original alphas were mad, so they got angry, and then Myra, when they were first, the new alphas were introduced to the game, Myra collapsed in the middle of a parade, and they didn't know why, and it ended with a cliffhanger, which they didn't know, so the old alphas were killing jammers, and the original alphas are now known as the spirit alphas. The shadow alphas. So let's get into chapter 3. By the way, I'll leave a link in the description to the first two chapters that I read. So let's get started. Chapter 3. Adventures were released into the game. Loads of jammers rushed into the adventure base camp to play the new adventure, Return of the Phantoms. Lisa, who is a tutor of how to combat phantoms, was exhausted. Two wolves spawned into the adventure. Lisa instinctively greeted the two wolves, then began blabbering about how the phantoms have invaded Bunny Burrow and have captured 4 bunnies. She said a final "good luck" to the wolves, then slipped back into the shadows of the trees. Lisa heard a squeal of delight as the two wolves found a treasure chest hidden in the trees. Lisa smiled. Then her smile faded when she heard a blood-curdling scream cut short. Eyes widening, Lisa slowly peeked out of her hiding spot and saw a huge, shadowy wolf. Their fangs stuck into the little wolf's neck. Her friend clawed desperately at the huge wolf, only to trigger it, to knock the other wolf down to her paws. She cried in pain, reaching for her friend, only to be flung away in a splatter of blood. The wolf stayed still as the blood started pooling around the unmoving bodies. Lisa covered her mouth in shock as she witnessed a horrific scene right in front of her. The huge wolf dragged the 2 bloody bodies into a void. Then, suddenly, sharp claws wrapped around Lisa's neck, threatening to sink them into her neck. A sickly sweet voice, a lot like the one Mira had described, whispered into her ear. "Scared, aren't you?" It chuckled. "What will happen? That will happen to every animal in Jamaa, and even you too." Lisa tried to escape, but she couldn't move. "You see how that wolf killed them? That was only a small portion of our power. Thousands of those wolves will raid Jamaa. It will be a war. We will take Jamaa." Lisa couldn't speak. The claws withdrew. Lisa gasped. She needed to tell all the other alphas. The sun is already setting, and she knew that the alphas aren't busy. She teleported to Jamaa and set out to gather every alpha in her den. "Good work," Sir Gilbert said. The huge wolf dropped into the 2 bloody bodies down to the ground. Placing a paw on the blood-soaked fur of the little wolves, Shadow Sir Gilbert muttered a chant. Instantly, dark shadowy magic swirled around the bloody body, and the body came alive. Her fur was pitch black, and her red, glowing eyes showed nothing. Instantly, dark, shadowy magic swirled around the body, and the body came alive. Her fur was pitch black, and her red, glowing eyes showed nothing. He quickly did the same thing to the other dead wolf, who instantly came alive again. "Go," You have no time to waste, Shadow Sir Gilbert ordered. Instantly, another huge animal, this time a cheetah, came and dropped a few bloody bodies at Shadow Sir Gilbert's paws. Shadow Myra grinned. This was all coming together. War has already started. What is it? Graham asked. The other alphas looked at Lisa curiously. Jamaa is going to be attacked, Lisa shouted. It's not the phantoms, I'm sure about that. They are these huge, shadowy creatures that kill jammers in one blow. In one blow? Not even a phantom can do that. No creature in the world can do that, Cosmo said. Where did you witness such thing? Sir Gilbert asked. In the Return of the Phantoms adventure. I couldn't protect them. I couldn't move, Lisa pleaded. You have to trust me. Maybe it's the phantoms playing tricks. After all, they may be dangerous, but I also think they have a sense of humor. Peck laughed. Hee hee hee, and everyone glared at her. She shrunk and averted her eyes, her eyes murmured a small, sorry. Even if it's true, nothing I can't handle. A chomp of my new mechanical chomper plant will kill him. Kill 'em all. Graham chuckled. Greeley, who sat there silent and thoughtfully, finally spoke. I think it may be a new evolution of the phantoms. It can maybe transform into a wolf. It's just a guess, Greeley said. A swirl of blue magic formed around the alphas. The blue light turned into the shape of a heron. Mira! The alphas gasped. Mira took form and gracefully landed on the ground. I overheard your conversation, Mira said. Her eyes narrowed. I think you may have encountered a shadow wolf. A shadow wolf? Shadow wolf? Liza asked. Is that the huge wolf I saw in the adventure? Probably. I've seen them a few times, and I saved the jammers from the shadow wolves. From the shadow animals. They are not easy to fight. But if you have your will strong and light in your heart, a single surge of magic. If you have your will strong and light in your heart, a single surge of magic, and kill them, Mira explained. Easier said than done, I suppose, Greeley growled. Mira nodded. Indeed. Liza was not lying. These shadow animals are quite dangerous. More dangerous than a phantom. We need to develop something in time before we are outnumbered. I noticed a decrease of guards in the past couple days, Sir Gilbert murmured. The other guards told me they just disappeared. We have sent small but well-equipped patrols through the phantoms' populated areas, but they found nothing. Even if you manage to defeat the shadow animals, they have a leader. Or may I say leaders, Mira said. What? Graham said. They have more than one leader? Indeed, they have 7 leaders. They are just like us, they are identical to us, but they are much more powerful. I call them the Shadow Alphas, Mira explained. Mira nodded. That is true, but the Shadow Alphas are much... Oh, wait, bleh. So you mean there's a replica of that? Cosmo asked. Mira nodded. That is true. But the Shadow Alphas are much stronger than us. We must take a charge. We have to stop this. For Jamaa. For Jamaa! The Alphas cheered, and it just ends there. I don't know why they just ended it there. I don't know what happened, but, so I don't know what she did with that. But this was a very, very good fan fiction. I have to admit that it was very good. It was top quality, and it's just so good. This is her only fan fiction thing, but it's very good. It's very good quality. It has very good grammar and editing and stuff like that, and it's very good. And I suggest that you guys read it for yourself because it's so good. Anyway, guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Gotta fly, pumpkin pie.